My name's Ben Cormack, and we are going to look at 3 mid-stage intermediate exercises to help bulletproof that back. One of the big problems with exercise is we're often looking for the one perfect exercise that fixes back pain. Obviously, that doesn't really exist. So what we should really do is make sure that we are being appropriate to the state and the stage of the painful problem. So very early, we're going to get some of those little movement snacks going, just about movement, creating some good positive physiology, getting the good stuff coming in, the bad stuff going out, oxygen, blood flow, etc. As it starts to decrease in its sensitivity, we want to start to increase a bit of that load, start to make it a little bit stronger, a little bit more robust, and most importantly, drive a little bit more confidence. And we're going to have a look at kind of 3 exercises that does that. So first one we're going to do is the landmine press. Simply get far enough away so that we're not kind of hunched over, not too far away that we're reaching out, so just so we can stand up nice and tall. And then all we're going to do is come out and push up. So we can keep our heels down, or we can come right up onto the toes. I look for about 1 second down, 1 second up, 1 second down, 1 second up. The idea isn't to be super slow, it's to move nice and naturally. I don't worry too much about the pelvic position. In fact, I would love the lumbar spine to move through a little flexion and a little extension, and then just use the whole system to explode out. Now, if we're being fancy, we could come over to one side, come over to the other side. We could give a little bit of rotation as well. And I often aim to do somewhere between 10 and 12 reps. As you can hear, I'm a little bit out of breath. Another one of my favorite bits of kit is the hex bar. And that's just because it makes squatting super simple, super easy, puts us in a biomechanically very stable position to be able to go straight up, straight down in like a nice squat pattern. And we can add load to it really nice and easily. So as you can see, really easy. My arms aren't out in front, so it's not pulling me forward. It keeps me in that really good vertical position, and it makes it super easy just to pick up and put down. Now, you can do that in a really, really simple way, or we could do that with a slightly narrower stance, get a bit more knee bend. We could do that with a slightly wider stance, get a bit more of the inductors involved, and, you know, just make it as simple as possible to move as much mass as you can. Here's a really basic plyometric style exercise again, to get a bit of rotation and a little bit of kind of explosive load as well. We're going to get the hands out in front of us and put the leg forward, and then what we're just going to do is swap over and just do a really simple plyometric style exercise. And this is probably for as the back is a little less sensitive, maybe pain is down around a 2 or 3, and we're just trying to get a bit more dynamic. So we're going to go from the side, hands out in front. We go over to one side, over to the other side, and just create a bit of dynamic load. Super easy in terms of instruction. Not too easy to do, but I think it's starting to really bulletproof and make that back a lot stronger.